this very room 10 years ago tonight. He's back! Uh-oh. Alright, I'm not gonna go into what happened. Never mind. LJ, that's so weird Bernie Sanders sent you a text, because he also sent me a text and it was his old-ass dick. And he just said, campaign, question mark? I said, burn, what do you mean, man? And he just fucking sent me a hashtag, said hashtag feel the burn. Got my vote. Having fun. Sorry I'm late, guys. I took a bunch of codeine this afternoon and started rewriting Home Alone 2. I know what you're thinking, Rocket. Sweet tits. It's aesthetically a perfect movie, and I don't know why you guys keep calling me sweet tits. In front of all my friends. Hey, rock titties. Hey, you got a pair of head turners upstairs. That's what everybody always says when I come past them. Hey, Rocket, you got a pair of head turners. Hey, Rocket, you got a pair of Ted Turners upstairs. I'm like, what are you even talking about? And you slap my ass and you go, your fucking tits founded CNN. And I'm sick of it. It's all the time I'm doing tonight. I know what you're thinking, Rocket, Home Alone 2, don't mess with it. Here's the deal, hear me out. It's gonna be called Home Alone 2, Home Alone with my wife. And here's the thing, folks, it's starring Macaulay Culkin. Fucked up part is my wife's a method actor, so she's doing it, man. It's gonna be an awkward Thanksgiving. But what? My dick doesn't work, so it doesn't bother me. Whatever makes her happy, right, Haney? Right, Haney, dog? Gotta give you a limp point, right, my man? I'm about to say something real gross. It's been gross already. Okay, Rocket, this is when men get separated from boys. You gonna do it or not? How she tastes, brother? Alright. And I said it. This is a fake wife. I don't have a wife. My first wife, as you all know, died. From tuberculosis, where my 1890s kids at. Not a day goes by that I don't miss her, bless her heart. We miss you, Regina! Her name was Regina. She was 200 years old. She was a what? Vampire. Let me tell you guys, the neck wasn't the only thing she was sucking, okay, fellas? Well, big. And these old rags, that's the type of riff you just stop and you gotta look back at it. Just look at that fucking rump downstairs. You ever just riff so hard you give yourself a boner? That's the type of fucking guy I am. Riff it into a stiffy. Fucking, I wish I knew what that felt like. My dick has not worked in months, man. I've been Oxycontin the whole time, bro. Fucking, the only difference between me and Christmas is that Christmas only comes once a year. And I only come 0, man. Come on, folks. Oxy clogs out my pee-pee, okay? If you don't use it enough, it gets calloused over. Just boop. It's like when you take the earring out. This kind of skin grows over it. My dick's like Jeepers Creepers, bro. Fucking asleep for 27 years, and every 27 years for 27 days it feeds. Justin Long's there. It's a whole fucking ordeal. Pretty fucking good scares, too. I was gonna tell this story. Andy, you talk about mushroom, your body, mushroom make it do good. Isn't that what you said? That's what you said, right? I walked in and here's all I caught of your said, mushroom make it do good. That's what I said. And I was like, Andy did have it in him. The son of a bitch is doing it. He's dapping everybody up. Andy's really animated. So, mushroom make it do good. All right, I'm done with that. Retire. That's the old riff covered. Sleep well, my child. All right. Uh-oh, it came out. Indian in the riff cupboard. Where are my 90s kids at? Why did that one give me a bone? That was the weird part of all of it. I'm dead honest, fellas. It's just us. It's us gals talking in here. the thing I said about the skin growing over my dick hole was the hardest I've been all night. It was like something I've never experienced. I thought I was gonna pass out. Fucking one eye started twitching and thought I was having a stroke. And let me tell you something, after this set I am gonna have a stroke, alright? Thank you! I was with a friend one time and we took a bunch of mushrooms and my body's never reacted well to mushrooms or pretty much anything, but I still did it a lot. And just seeing if it would wear off, you know? Seeing if the psychosis would someday become normal. I'd be like, this does feel trippy, but like, instead I'd just be like, fucking crayons is cars. Like I just fucking lose my mind. Give me a crayon to drive. I'm just in a fucking Walgreens bathroom. But I took a bunch one day and I was with a buddy and he went to sleep and I was in his bedroom and this is the scariest fucking thing. This is so funny. I was laying on his bed like, and I looked in his closet and what was happening in my mind was the coat hangers were coming and they would stop and they would turn and there would be headless bodies on them. And I was like, rah! And that's how you communicate on mushrooms. You scream loud enough, it'll all go away, trust me. And you've been living with the mental illness as long as Dad has. You learn a couple of tricks of the trade, okay? But I was like, this isn't good for me. I don't like that part at all. So I went outside and I sat on the porch. And there was a huge party going on next door, right? And all these kids are like raging. This is in college, and I was so mentally like just not good that I was just kind of I didn't realize until the next day that I had just been staring at the party. And the party was like 15 feet away, so I was just. And there was a porch light. Like it would be one thing if I was like gargoyle, like doing my due diligence to hide my fucking tripped ass brain, but they could see me. There's a little spotlight on my body, right? I was probably the only thing that could see in this whole yard. Just me. And eventually, the kids at the party thought that I was like challenging them, like I was like bucking at them. Like in their head, they must have thought I was like. But like I'm sure it was instead it was just blank. So they like as the night went on, this went on for hours, just staring at him. I didn't even think I blinked. It was just me just fucking just living the American dream. And as it went on, they started gassing each other up like, bro, are you gonna say something or am I gonna say something? And then one of the guys was like, hey yo Raj, need your help over here, buddy. And they both walk up to me. And his name was Raj, so he's probably fucking strong as hell. There's no way for me to tell. Science isn't there yet. Strong men hide behind fucking unassuming bodies every day. You gotta write your congressman until they put every strong man on a list! So they don't scare me when I'm on mushrooms no more. They both walked up to me and he was like, hey man, you got a fucking problem. And I didn't realize anything that had happened until the next day. I remembered and I was like, oh, that was fucking weird. That was pretty fucked. And because I couldn't think of anything to say. So I was like, if I just don't say anything, maybe you leave me alone, bro. It's like the mental equivalent of like getting in the prone position. That's a lot sassier than it. That's in hindsight. I want to make myself look cool, you know. I was like, give him the Beyonce nose the whole time. You don't want none of this, Raj. With that little get up, I started fucking roasting his ass. But I didn't say anything, so they were both just like, every 10 seconds I didn't say anything, they got madder and madder and madder. So like, okay, alright. Fucking big man, huh? You think you don't gotta talk to James and Raj when they come to your house? And the whole time I'm just sitting like a king, you know. When you're tripping, you never know what to do with your body. So I'm like, how do people normally sit, right? I put my hands on the fucking ledges of the seat, and it goes straight back, right? Because you're just trying to do your best human impression at that point. So I'm sure I'm just sitting there like fucking King James III. And then eventually they fucking bailed, man. I swear to God. Thank you. I'm Casey Rocket. Have a good night.